Rob Marino here with Sentry Equipment.
And Angelo D'Ambrosio.
And today we're going to do another production video here showing you how to make another cool ice cream. Today we're going to be making everybody's favorite honey lavender. So some people are lavender fans, some people are honey fans.
We're going to put it together.
Our job in the spirit of community is to combine them into one honey lavender ice cream eater. This recipe is actually pretty basic, right? So I like to top it off in the end with a little actual honey, almost like as a drizzle, you know, as we're kind of, it's coming out. But yeah, for look. So you can use like a lavender extract, which I've used in the past. I will tell you that if you're using a lavender extract, very, very small. Like start with a couple drops, because this stuff, if you overdo it, it's like biting into a bar of soap.
Yes.
You know, if you ever had to like eat soap as a kid, because you used bad language, I don't know if your family did that.
No, I was a good child.
Oh, okay. Well, people tell me that it's not a very enjoyable experience. So no, I don't. So we have our 5 quarts here. I'm going to add a couple ounces of vanilla flavoring, as we always do. And I'm actually using just like a honey lavender mixture. So there's a couple different out there. It's basically honey infused with lavender. So rather, you can use like actual honey and a little bit of lavender extract if you want, or you can buy it where the work's already done, so you know you're not going to screw it up and make people eat soap ice cream, which is not good. So the nice part about this is it's very thick. Look at that. That's going to be great in the ice cream. I'm actually going to use, this thing's 12 ounces, so I'm going to use kind of the whole thing in there.
Which means we can't mess that up.
No. Go. So we got that in there, and I'm going to mix it up. We can use our whisk. Sometimes with these honey products, I actually like to use a little immersion blender because the product is so thick. Or if you want, give it to Angelo, and he can mix it up while I yap. Angelo, we do rent him out to come to your store as long as you're within the tri-state area, so he could be your actual whisker. It's very inexpensive, and he whisks very, very well. So the other thing you could do, depending on like what color you want, you could use a little bit of a liquid food gel. Like, to be honest with you, the honey lavender can be white. I mean, that's a lot of times that's what I do, but sometimes I put a little purple in it, only to have purple ice cream. Yes. Right? That's like how many different purple ice creams you're going to have. I've done unicorn ice cream that's purple, ube ice cream, which is a really cool flavor. We do have an ube video, right, online. Yeah, we have an ube video if you want to check it out. That is a really, really cool flavor as well. That is a really cool flavor as well, to be purple. But if you can get a purple ice cream, go for it. So I use a food coloring. Obviously, as you can see by my fingers here, this stuff is really, really potent, so be careful. Going to put a couple drops in. Okay. And now, through the magic of cinema, we go from white to purple. As you can see, this isn't crazy, right? If you want it a little deeper, we'll get a couple more drops in there. I don't want like an ube is a really, really deep purple. This is kind of like light purple, you know? This is like, this isn't like full-on Prince purple. This is like, you know, Prince was deep, deep purple like this. This is kind of like a little lighter. So that's what I want to do for the ice cream. So we got everything sanitized. We're going to throw it in, and away we go. So again, we have our, this is our half batch machine. So we have 5 quarts of mix using a 14% mix. 2 ounces of vanilla. I put 12 ounces of like a honey lavender mix, and a little bit of purple food coloring, just to give it a little color, just to give it a little pizzazz so it kind of stands out. If you want it deeper, we can get deeper. And I'm going to infuse, as the product's coming out, I'm going to ribbon a little bit of honey on the machine just to give it that sweetness as it's coming out. All right, so everything's added. I am going to, we have our viscosity set at 100. I'm actually going to set this at like, let's say get a 45. Okay, up 46, right there. Our RPMs will set, so I'll turn my dasher on. Right now our RPMs are set at 180. I'm cool with that. I'm going to set this, I'm going to freeze this for about 8 minutes. Turn our refrigeration on, and away you go. As you can see, I kind of ribboned the tub a little bit with some honey. Just drizzled it on the sides. And then as the ice cream's coming out, I'm going to give it a little honey drizzle as well. So we're pretty good here. I'm going to shut my refrigeration off. As you can see, it's a nice, I like the color. It's like kind of like, yeah, it's lavender. Well, that's actually a good description of it, Ange. Oop. So we're going to get a little bit of honey here. I don't want a lot. Honey is very sweet, so I'm kind of just drizzling it throughout. Filling her up. I don't want to get too crazy with the honey. This would definitely be my daughter's favorite looking flavor. She loves lavender. I don't know if she would eat it, but really nice. And you can see how creamy that is coming out of the machine. Look at that. Ah, look at that. Look at the sheen on that. That's beautiful. Maybe next time, I don't know. I think I like this color. Maybe next time some people might want to go a little bit more food coloring, but I'm kind of digging it.
I like that.
I actually don't even want to touch it. Look how nice and beautiful and smooth and creamy that is. That's one heck of a machine right there.
We are going to touch this. That's the only reason I do it.
Yeah. And then at the end, I want to just grab a little bit of my little honeycomb, and there we go. We have a nice honey lavender ice cream.